Later tonight on ESPN, Luka Doncic and the Mavericks host the Portland Trail Blazers. Blazers won Wednesday night on ESPN in Houston. Doncic against Kawhi as, wow, over the top, Zach LaVine flying through the air.
And the more reps you get him, and he can flat score it in a variety of different ways, Zach.
So can Ben Simmons in terms of that athletic ability. You see it there. Horford with a save, and Markkanen dives. Body's hitting the floor. Here we go in transition. Wow, LaVine double clutching while in midair. Then Howland to UCLA. He's from Seattle as Markkanen gets the block. Played 1 year at UCLA for Steve Alford. Came off the bench that year as a mid-first round pick as Markkanen gets the dunk.
Everything about Korkmaz. You drew two. Be patient. You got to put that pass on the money. That was an uncontested three if you delivered it on time and on target.
Quarter the other night had 9 points in that final frame. LaVine, his first missed shot of the game. Here's Simmons again, roaring into the front court. It's so hard to stop him.
Because it's been a struggle all year for Mike. Can he get himself started? Nice little play right there to get inside that free throw line and create for a teammate.
But as positive as possible. Mike Scott misses. No field goals for the last 3.5 minutes for Chicago. Philly's gone a couple as well, but then Kobe White. A 3-second difference in the clocks here. Elbow jumper, Richardson is short. Arcidiacono driving with 2 seconds left. Arcidiacono gets it as the buzzer sounds. Come in at the next dead ball. Unless they want to have 6 guys on the floor again. Then he'll come in right now. Here's Harris driving, and he banks it in.
Nice move by Tobias.
He is now 2 for 14 outside the paint. LaVine spins out on the three. He's a 40% three-point shooter. Harris into the paint, gets it to go. 15 for Chicago. And a low-scoring game here in the second quarter. LaVine, wow, nice through the lane, moves to his right and puts it in. Seems like the sky is the limit with him. He's only 24. Horford wide open and connects that time to tie the game at 32. There's that screen against Simmons, keeps it, goes to the right hand, couldn't finish at the rim. Markkanen had good defense. Now LaVine in transition. Here's Markkanen with another dunk running right down the middle of the lane.
But Markkanen, early in his career, when he was getting a little bit, we were expecting huge things from him.
His numbers as Thibault finishes.
Jim Boylan has changed the system a little bit, right? Like they are now a read and react offense.
Look at Simmons just shoves Markkanen, who's pretty strong himself. Displaced him while dribbling and then dunked it on him. It was a double posterizing. And then a jam by Thad Young on the other end.
I also think you can see that prism and still appreciate that he's been like a first-team, all-level defensive guy and one of the most dangerous forces in transition.
Markkanen.
Ben takes 5.4 free throw attempts per game, but he's only 58% as LaVine's explosion gets him right to the cup again. Do something he clearly is not comfortable doing, which is shooting from the perimeter. Like, it takes guts to go out on that line. And I think he's going to get there. Like, it takes on a life of its own.
But then Brett also joked that he gets it because he says his kids, as Markkanen drills a three, give Chicago the lead back. Simmons kicks to the corner. Neto back outside. Korkmaz is open and drains a three.
Expects the Sixers to come out really strong here in the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. Dave, you pointed out earlier that they only have 1 win versus a team over 500. They're in a good spot so far, so you never know.
Horford just gives him the lead back. George, thank you. No second chance points for the Bulls in that first half, but only 2 for Philadelphia. Here's LaVine. 13 points now for LaVine. Here's Tobias Harris, who was relatively quiet in the first half. 7 points. Horford on the drive, and so he's got all 4 here in the second half for Philly. The 12th game he's missed this season with various injuries. Never played more than 64 in a regular season. Boy, Horford having a great third quarter.
There he is. He proves he can make that shot. He's going to get exactly that kind of look and cushion.
Only shooting 25% from 3 on the year. Horford, NBA. Simmons unable to get that one. Bulls 12 games under 500, but not out of the playoff race. A time for them to find their groove together before the postseason. As Thibault with a great save to Horford. And now Simmons, another slam dunk. Simmons spinning, finding Thibault. Simmons penetrates and finishes. With 6 assists on 6 baskets in the third quarter, so the ball movement execution much better. Here's Harris, the first unassisted basket of the third, and Jim Boylan's seen enough. Timeout, Chicago. Simmons, who leads the NBA in steals, gets one there. Harris puts it on the deck, and pretty move through the lane to get the bucket. Simmons has good opportunity to be a starter in the All-Star game. As Levine, who also is All-Star caliber this year, gets the bucket. It's not going to change over the next 3 days. Harris, no, and there's Simmons with the follow slam. He's dunking everything tonight, and on everybody.
I would describe this as bully offensive basketball.
They've been very physical.
Nope.
Korkmaz with another 3, his third of the game. Young goes baseline, gives it up. Felicio dunks it over O'Quinn, and a foul.
Getting out of his comfort zone, taking threes. He's like, listen, if the coach asked me to run through a brick wall, as Korkmaz gets another one.
That's 4 threes now for Korkmaz. Made 131 threes, which is 5th in the league. Korkmaz again.
Getting enough equity with himself and his teammates to believe he can make these shots.
Wow. I mean, he caught it. Philly shooting 65% in the quarter. Kobe White gets that one to go against O'Quinn. Sixers have a foul to give here. Bulls led by 6 at one point, but Kobe White showing off some skill getting to the rim.
It's twice he beat the shot clock to end a quarter.
You know, we were okay, but some of the transition baskets, unacceptable. And I thought Furkan offensively.
He had 7 points off of those turnovers. O'Quinn able to knock down the jumper.
Really good concentration by Neto.
Young able to drop that one in with a surgeon today, and the doctor said he is progressing. Wide open as Ennis flushes it. Playing teams under 500 at home. These are the games that your Philadelphia have to win. And Chicago still hanging around as Hutchison scores inside. Turnover by the Sixers. Bulls trying to get it back to single digits. Here's White penetrating and gets it with the left hand. He's been really good in transition tonight. 1 steal officially for Simmons. He leads the league in that category. Out of the timeout, Simmons with the lob to Harris.
Yeah.
Chicago's missed 10 of its last 11 three-pointers. Simmons, again, bully ball on the low block. He's just too strong. Korkmaz blows by his man, and look at that! Simmons lost it. Markkanen ahead to Satoransky for the dunk. Good pass that time by Lauri Markkanen, the 7-footer. Guy that's really helped Philadelphia defensively. Korkmaz pretty. 24 now.
Pull out the runner now.
22-year-old out of Turkey in his 3rd NBA season. Levine, great finish. Calling for it. Instead, Harris drives. They work it around to Thibault for 3. Good on the line drive.
Probably should have reserved judgment until I heard what Mina said. I would have felt better about that prediction.
Here's Levine. Wow, Thibault slapped it out of there. Had 2 assists. Simmons. Horford's jumper is good.
Like, they're going to let you know it if you've not played up to standard.
The Philadelphia 76ers win their 2nd straight.